Hello everybody from Kashi. Love you. And I just want to tell a little story that just came to me in the meditations as I'm on the way for quite a while. It's connecting some stories and also the meditation that I just had 3 hours roundabout. As today is the start of the Shiva month. So Monday anyway is Shiva Day and Shiva month. And there's the story of Lord Shiva and also where I was in Badrinath, Lord Brahma. And Brahma was getting interested in Saraswati, if I'm not much mistaken, his daughter. If it's not Saraswati, I'm sorry, but he was interested in his daughter, and he was also getting immoral. And for this, Shiva got very, very angry and chopped off one of his heads there in Badrinath. And for this, now coming to another story, Kashi was closed to him for years, so everybody was here. And he was losing hope, he was sending also everybody in the end, was sitting on Kailash, and everybody was staying, even the closest of his allies, so his direct devotees, which he was sending in the last resort, were not returning from Kashi because Kashi was so fantastic, so everybody wanted to stay, and his closest devotees in the end said, after Shiva sent them and said, hey, please have a look what's happening here. This is too cool. Kashi is so good. Lord Shiva wants to be here anyway, so we can stay. Come. And now it's getting a little bit. I have to look this up. Little bit vague in my understanding because I don't know the stories. In the end, it is like this. He was accepted back to Kashi, so he got access as Durga was permitting him at last after having a talk with the other gods. And so he was returned. He was basically forgiven for chopping off the god's head. But what he did, Brahma and his immoral behavior of fancying sexuality, which is not ethical, sober, is in this world at the moment not active. And if you learn about Hanuman, you will find out he's a brahmachari. Brahmachari are those people who are living in complete divine understanding of what it means to be simple and pure. And this simplicity and purity is not in the world today. So maybe, just maybe, and this is what came up in the meditation, Shiva will return to Kashi fully if we activate this divine and eternal city in his very, very respect for why he chopped off Brahma's head. He returned to innocence, Bholanath. The Shambho, the beauty of Shiva. Listen to him. He's now, at the moment, it's raining heavily. Since I called for Hanumanji in the meditation, and just my feeling, you don't get anything else in spirituality. Still, for me, it's active. This is the solution I'm working on anyways. So I wish Kashi to be a prototype for the world in becoming a city of support, a city which is innocent, which is first of all feeding one another and returning to be fearless. And in this I can help a lot, but I wish you guys to just consider if there's something you can do for this option, that this might be one of the keys, maybe the spiritual key in connection to the humanity, which we need these days. A symbol where a city is getting into a independent state of love. where everybody, we don't want to violate anything in India. We just want to go where Modi wants to go anyways, to a society where the human is in the center and not the profit. Whether he said this in an intent which is pure or not, I don't give a shit about. This is what we want. This is the point. The point is that humanity is more important than anything these days. And the return to innocence is the gateway, because we don't talk. Bolo, Bolanat. Talk about the innocence, about where it is lost, where Shiva is still now today betrayed by our society, although he was cutting off the head of a god, not being permitted to his own city for ages, where everybody was waiting but he couldn't get in. And then he was forgiven, and you really need to look up that story, because Brahma has one temple only in the whole of India. This is what he got. Brahma got his Vedic revenge. But what are we doing? What are we doing? What is our understanding of this message that Lord Shiva was leaving in those books? And if you would be in Kashi, some of you have been here, you know that everybody is like ripping off one another. At the same time, they're so innocent that they're hurting themselves doing this. So it's like beautiful people here, very simple folks, but still beautiful in their depth, in their devotion, amazing. And this blockage of being simple is put by our, as we know now, by our conditioning these days. So somehow we all think we are a piece of shit. Kashi is not the only city on this world where this is the case, it's all of them. And through this devotion, through this pure love, through my connection to Sai Baba and the purity of these teachings, which are only about one, impurity. It's just an idea. I'm going to do it anyways. This is an invitation. Lots of love from Kashi on Shiva Monday. Sairam, Sairam. Saram, God bless you and make you all heroes, as self-love and your individual action is everything there is. Om Namah Shivaya.